Welcome to the episode 11 of Prasidee Podcast and the concluding part of our interview with the founders of Shackles.com, Manish, Mishra and Amrita. In the last episode, you heard how passionate they are to revolutionize Indian wedding industry by bringing in standardizations of various wedding services and ensuring its high quality within stipulated budget. Let's listen to them and find out various challenges they are facing and how has entrepreneurship changed them in their personal lives. So, Amrita, you have changed your city.
Yes.
What was your family's take on this? Usually, parents are very possessive about their daughters changing cities. So, what was your family's take on this thing?
It was like the same thing is still now. Like every family is possessive, so even they are possessive now. So initially they had problems of changing city, and I always used to have a fear when I used to go home, I would be allowed to come back or not. So we always have that fear in us. So now things have worked on, and that day you have also asked me regarding the change of city and how you deal with it. So it was what I feel is that I have never changed my city. Because I feel the people have these things yes, I have gone far off from my home now, how things will work. So I always feel that when you move out of your home, don't have that feeling that you are moving out of your home. You can always make the next place your home. If you, if you welcome people very openly, people will also welcome you very openly. So the first thing when I have come to Delhi, I never felt it's a new city for me. I felt it's a city far off from my own place, but it's okay. We have people out here, even people who stay out here will have love in them. So I feel, and I got a lot of, I have got a lot of good people here and people have very well accepted me. So I never had that feeling in me. Until now, I never feel that I'm out of my home. And regarding my parents, yes, they are very happy when I go home and after so many days and all. But again, when I come back, they have that feeling that it's okay if you have stayed 10 more days out here, so it have been more better.
That's correct.
So it happens, and I think this will continue. We can't have that stopped, or it's their love which will always be there.
That's great. So now let's move on a bit, Amrita, and we understand that you have a male co-founder here, and it is said that men have stronger opinions. So how do you two deal with disagreements?
I feel I have been very lucky in this. He's a very good founder. So he supports in each and everything, and he has always given that much freedom. First of all, I am only allowed to say what I have my views. And regarding the indifferences, yes, we have indifferences. We both of us have this feeling that whatever we feel, we say it. We never have things on our own. And if I have disagreements with him, even I say it to his mouth, and if he has, he says to it. And I feel there always should be open discussions, and the best thing should be accepted. If I feel that what he's saying is correct, then I should accept to it. So as such, we don't have that much problem in coping up.
Okay. And what about you, Manish? At times what happens is when there is a disagreement about something, the two people tend to come into an angrier mindset, and it at times affects the next decision also. So how do you make sure that this one agreement or one point of disagreement doesn't affect your next business decision?
Amrita is very cool girl, और मैं थोड़ा सा कॉमन नेचर का हूँ, जिसको पर ये कि मैं एक्सेप्टेंस में बिलीव करता हूँ कि अगर वो कुछ कहती हैं तो मैं उस चीज को एक्सेप्ट करता हूँ. हम एक तो इंस्टेंट डिसीजन लेने में बिलीव नहीं करते कि अगर इन्होंने कुछ कहा है तो उसके बारे में सोचने में टाइम लेते हैं, और मैंने अगर कुछ कहा है तो ये भी टाइम लेती है. इंस्टेंट डिसीजन अगर लेंगे तो उसमें कुछ और डिसएग्रीमेंट ज्यादा हो सकती है, पर ये है कि जब हम लोग टाइम लेके उस चीज को सोचते हैं कि हाँ उसकी पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट्स क्या होंगे, तो हम लोग उसके एक्चुअल सिचुएशन पे पहुंच सकते हैं, एक्चुअल रिजल्ट पे. तो जिस वजह से हम लोगों की जो बॉन्डिंग है और जो हमारे थॉट्स है वो हमारे अगले बिजनेस को पॉजिटिव वे में ही इफेक्ट करता है, ना कि नेगेटिव वे में.
This question could be from both of you. Was there any time when you felt that it was not a good decision to start off with Shackles.com? Have you ever reconsidered this decision in initial days?
No. It was always Puri Shadi is the first and last thing we'll be doing it. But yes, we sometimes it happens in every startup, or not every startup. I say in everywhere it happens.
Everywhere.
Sometimes you have disappointments, and we too have disappointments, and we are still struggling. But then the success or the future of Puri Shadi, it always holds us. When you see to your dream and then this is what we'll achieve, so we always stick to it. Then it's okay. These struggles are there is not a problem to it. We'll face it, and that is what my point is to it.
What about you, Manish? Did you ever have this initial fear of failure? Initially, when you were beginning with Shackles.com, you had any fears in your mind?
इनिशियली तो नहीं कह सकता. इनिशियली तो हम लोगों ने बहुत तेजी से ग्रो किया था. बीच में क्या हुआ कि जब फंड्स की इशू हो गए, जब जितना भी हमारा बूटस्ट्रैपिंग का पैसा था वो भी धीरे धीरे खत्म हो चुका था हमारे पास, तो उसके बाद ये लगा कि यार ये तो डिसीजन गलत हो गया शायद कहीं ना कहीं, कि यार कुछ और करते तो शायद घर वालों का भी कहीं ना कहीं प्रेशर आने लगा, क्योंकि जो एक्सपेंसेस है वो नहीं रुकती आपकी। और जो छोटे, और आप सबसे बड़ी बात है कि उस टाइम आपके ना मोटिवेशन, सेल्फ मोटिवेशन क्या होता है, काम करता है कि अगर आप अपने आप को सेल्फ मोटिवेट कर सकें। और आपने देखा ही होगा मेरे ऑफिस के अंदर कितने सारे मोटिवेशनल पोस्टर्स लगे हुए हैं। तो ये है कि मैंने मोटिवेशन उनसे भी लिया, मैंने कुछ लोगों से, अपने बड़ों से भी सलाह ली। तो ये लगा कि हाँ यार, जिस राह पे चलती है उसको तो कंप्लीट करके छोड़ना है, चाहे कुछ हो जाए। और सबसे बड़ी बात है, आपको अगर इनिशियली किसी भी चीज की सफलता मिल जाती है तो आप उस चीज की वैल्यू शायद कम कर देते हैं। तो मुझे आज ये खुशी है कि हाँ, जिस दिन हम लोग कल भी डिस्कस कर रहे थे इस बारे में कि अगर हमें अब जाके थोड़ा मेहनत करने के बाद, अगर स्ट्रगल करने के बाद, इतने साल के मेरे एक्सपीरियंस के बाद जो हमें सक्सेस मिलेगी वो बहुत बेहतरीन होगी, और उस चीज को हम लोग संभाल के रखेंगे।
Okay, so Amrita, this question is for you again, since you are not from Delhi. So, what were the initial challenges when you had changed the city? And let's say that now you are settled here, and how did you cope up with these hardships or whatever those the situations were? How did you manage everything yourself?
I came to Delhi for Anna Andolan, as I have told you.
Yes.
So, I had always been more. We had I used to love those things, like this kind of events and all. So this was a movement which took place for changing the society and something. So it had always attracted me, and I felt like yes, we can do something for our country. So that was the reason for which I had come back at that time. So it was in 2014. At that time also I had to convince my family, and I had to come here. So it was a totally new city to me, and I didn't knew anyone from here. It was a completely new city. So when I came here, so it was for the Andolan only, and then things rolled on, and I met Manish also in that part only. So initially it always happens when you come to a new city, there are a lot of things which you don't know. Initially we used to when you have to stay somewhere also, I never knew that there has been a just dial where we can call. So it was initially for staying also I have to anywhere when you come, 5 or 6 people only, you have to ask them what to do.
True.
So for the starting off, I had little bit issues with staying where places and all. There had been some issues with localites where I used to stay and all. So there was a problem with that, but then as things went on, I understood how things go on, and then it was along with it also settling down with your job and all. So I had to manage my finances also, and then along with it I had to do this also. So when we started off for Puri Shadi, I had to manage my finances for staying somewhere also, and then along with it doing this concept also. My suggestions to people who change city is that first of all, you have to be financially you have to be you cannot run away anywhere around with blank pockets and everything, because there has been some issues with security also.
Absolutely.
So this has been
especially with girls.
So I have a suggestion to girls, we have seen when you come to a new city, you have to see your basics. So मुझे लगता है कि ये दोनों चीजें बैलेंस होनी चाहिए. Your career life and your personality, both these things should get settled up. You should balance things well, and along with it, whenever you go anywhere outside or when you travel outside, it's my personal suggestion to everyone that yes, should have some money in your pocket.
So let's talk now a little bit about Puri Shadi's investment and funding. So I understand that you guys are now on this spree of finding out investors and funders for purishadi.com. So what do you think? What is your take on this? How do you decide that now you are ready for funding?
I think a startup and investment should not be seen on an equal note. You made a startup and you get an investment. That is a very wrong myth which is prevalent in the startup society.
Absolutely.
People form a startup and next day they feel that okay, I'm getting investments for this. Getting investment is very easy. Sustaining your business is more tough.
Definitely.
Yeah. So first thing which we both have, and still now we never move on for investments. We better feel that if we have a sustainable business, investors will be at our back. जो मेट्रो सिटीज है वहाँ पे ये है कि चीजें प्रेवलेंट है, पर ये है कि फॉर द स्मॉलर सिटीज पीपल प्लान दैट ओके आई हैव दिस मच मनी एंड आई वांट टू गेट माय मैरिज डन वेरी प्रॉपर्ली एंड ऑल. सो हम चाहते हैं कि वहाँ वो खुशियां हम दे सके. सो इन्वेस्टमेंट इज अ सेकंड पार्ट. इफ योर बिजनेस इज गुड, इन्वेस्टमेंट विल फ्लो ऑन.
अगर हमारा बिजनेस बहुत अच्छा होगा और अर्निंग बहुत अच्छी हो रही होगी, ट्रैक्शन बहुत अच्छा हो रहा होगा, लोग बहुत अच्छे से जानेंगे, जितना बड़ा ब्रांड होगा उतने ज्यादा इन्वेस्टर होंगे. मैं भी उस बात से एग्री 100% करता हूँ, क्योंकि ये हमने फील किया. बहुत सारे जब हम लोग इनिशियली हम लोगों ने ट्राई किया कि एक बार देखते हैं, लोगों ने कहा यार स्टार्टअप है तो क्यों नहीं फंडिंग के लिए ट्राई करते. हम लोग भी गए बहुत जगह, पर इनिशियली हमने फील किया कि यार अभी तो कुछ है ही नहीं, अभी तो स्टार्ट है, हमें काम करना पड़ेगा, उसको जानना पड़ेगा कि हमारा जो बिजनेस है वो सस्टेनेबल है या नहीं है, और कितना रिसेशन प्रूफ है. इसके अलावा जो जिस मॉडल के ऊपर हम काम कर रहे हैं वो कितना अच्छा है, कितना बेहतरीन है, और यूएसपी आपकी कितनी बेहतरीन है. तो वो सारी चीजों के ऊपर हम लोगों ने काम किया। उसके बाद लगता है कि हाँ अभी हम लोग कुछ और अपने ट्रैक्शन क्रिएट करने के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं। ट्रैक्शन क्रिएट करने के बाद हम लोग फंडिंग के लिए जाएंगे, क्योंकि उस टाइम हमारे सारी चीजें, हमारे जितने भी पार्ट्स होते हैं, जितनी भी एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया होता है, वो सारा कुछ हमारा कंप्लीट हो चुका होगा फंडिंग के लिए। और फंडिंग हमारा बहुत सेकंड स्टेज का थॉट है कि हम लोग फंडिंग के लिए जाएंगे तो हम लोग वो है कि एक्सपेंशन के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से सोचेंगे, पर ये नहीं कि कंपनी को चलाना है तो फंडिंग के लिए लेके आएंगे, क्योंकि अगर आपका बिजनेस सस्टेनेबल नहीं है तो फंडिंग आने के बाद भी खत्म हो जाएगा। तो हमारा ये है कि हम लोग उसको ग्रोथ दे सकें और हम लोग अदर सिटीज के अंदर जा सकें, एक ब्रांड इमेज क्रिएट कर सकें, इसके लिए हम लोग फंडिंग के लिए जाएंगे।
We have one more thing, like it's a suggestion for all the startups, like there are a lot of people who have made startups, और जो लोग सोच रहे हैं कि हाँ हम भी स्टार्टअप बना रहे हैं। अब ये हो गया कि लोग बैठ जाते सोचते हैं कि हाँ भाई स्टार्टअप बनाते हैं, आइडिया डेवलप करते हैं। सो नेवर गो फॉर दोज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, क्योंकि बिजनेस एक ऐसी चीज है जिसको अगर आप सस्टेन नहीं करा सकते तो इट विल नेवर बी ऑन। क्योंकि अगर आपने खुद सस्टेन करके बिजनेस बना रहे हैं तो आपको इन्वेस्टर्स की भी जरूरत है।
Absolutely, you both have touched very important point over here, and I really hope that the entrepreneurs must understand this thing, that the business has to be sustainable in itself.
सबसे बड़ी चीज क्या होती है कि आपने सब कुछ कर लिया पर टीम अच्छी नहीं ला पाए, तो वहीं आपकी प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएशन चालू हो जाता है, क्योंकि जो आप चाहते हैं वो कहीं ना कहीं आपको की टीम से भी वो चीज आप एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं। तो ये है कि हम अच्छी टीम को ज्यादा से ज्यादा बिल्ड कर सकें बहुत अच्छे तरीके से और उसको मैनेज कर सकें।
And two more things which I would like to add on for Puri Shadi. First is that we are giving you a budget solution. You have your budget, you get your expert. And for the expert also we are giving them standardization. ये हमारा एक बहुत major point है, where we are like finding out people who are doing good works and then giving them a standardization and calling them Puri Shadi expert. So ये एक हमारा USP है जो कि मुझे लगता है कि like we will be finding out very good talents in all over India. Because suppose when we talk about weddings, on the entertainment part if you talk, people say something new should come up. Yes. Now we have so many talents in India, why not use them? Definitely. So this will also increase employment generation, revenue generation for our country also, and along with it there will be a platform where you can showcase your talents.
Absolutely. So now Amrita, this is the last question probably. So how do you see yourself now that PuriShadi.com has happened to you? How has this whole journey changed you as a person?
I think I became more matured. And like before when I was at home, like we have a very small family, so I was like a very happy-go-lucky type. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा I was very careless, and still I have that. But yes, I became more matured. I am able to like handle situations, like war situations. Maybe at times I used to lose patience. So like right now I have got a lot of patience. Yes, I am to it because I feel Puri Shadi is something which I can never leave. So this has somewhere changed myself. Anyway around I am what I was, but yes, it has given me more maturity in my personality.
That's good. What about you, Manish? Do you feel that you were a different Manish a few years back when you have not started this whole journey of yours?
हाँ, मैं कह सकता हूँ कि बहुत ज्यादा चेंज आया है। मतलब चेंज नहीं कह सकते, मतलब माइनर चेंज नहीं, मेजर चेंज आया है इसके अंदर। कि पहले जब मैं सोचता था कि मैं अब ये करूंगा फिर वो करूंगा, बहुत सारे मैंने लाइफ के अंदर स्टेप्स लिए, पर हाँ ये कि मैं हमेशा रिस्क टेकिंग मोड में रहता हूँ हमेशा, कि हाँ ले लो रिस्क यार, करके देखेंगे तो हो गई। और सबसे बड़ी बात है अगर आप पॉजिटिव और डेडिकेशन, और लगता है कि हाँ एक लॉयलिटी फैक्टर, अगर आप किसी भी चीज के प्रति ईमानदार हैं तो आपको वो चीज जरूर रिटर्न देंगे, हो सकता है वो लेट दे। तो ये है कि इससे मैं मैच्योर बना, और मतलब ये लगा कि न चीजों को बहुत जल्दी छोड़ के नहीं भागना चाहिए कि यार अभी नहीं हो रहा तो कभी भी नहीं होगा।
So the virtue of patience, you mean to say?
हाँ, patience.
Now, if I understand correctly, at least PuriShadi.com has found its way. You know where you have to go and what you have to do. So that way, I feel that the company is a bit sorted out. So have you two set some personal goals for yourself, or there is something else you are looking forward to do apart from this? Yes,
PuriShadi. Firstly, so like PuriShadi has been on the way. It's on a track, and we are like planning to, on the professional side, if you say, we're planning to like take it to more major cities, expansion of the company, and then partnering with a lot of vendors and people. And on the personal side, if you say, I feel yes, like we have some personal decisions like getting married and settling down on the family side also, because we have expectations from family side also. So if we like keep these things on track, or like these would be on our personal goals.
हाँ, मैं भी कहूँगा कि प्रोफेशनल साइड से हम लोग ये कह सकते हैं कि हमें सिटीज, अदर सिटीज के अंदर जाना है, एक्सपेंशन के लिए ब्रांड इमेज क्रिएट करनी है, ये सब चीजें तो करनी है। पर साथ साथ मेरा थोड़ा सोशल में इंटरेस्ट बहुत ज्यादा है, तो मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि जहाँ पूरी शादी है वहाँ मैं पूरी शादी भी साल की कुछ जो गरीब घर के लोग हैं, जैसे लड़की हैं, लड़के हैं, वो लोग चाहते हैं कि मेरी शादी भी बहुत अच्छे तरीके से हो, तो मैं एक ऐसे जो कहते हैं कॉमन मैरिज प्लेटफॉर्म बना के उस जगह पे उन लोगों की शादी, पूरी शादी फंड करेगा टोटल उस शादी को।
वेरी नोबल थॉट।
तो ये है कि 100 और 101 पीपल, 51 पीपल, तो इस तरह की मैंने प्लानिंग की है कि
सामूहिक वेडिंग्स,
कम्युनिटी वेडिंग्स। तो ये हमारी प्लानिंग है कि हम लोग सोशल साइड में वो जरूर करेंगे साल की हर शहर के अंदर हमारी एक साल की इस तरह की वेडिंग्स हो। तो मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि हमारा दोनों का थॉट इस तरह का है कि हम साथ में साल भर में इस तरह की चीजें करते रहें, जिससे कि
सोशल मतलब एक अवेयरनेस भी होता है, लोगों के लिए कुछ कर सकते हैं हम।
Absolutely, I guess everybody should learn this thing from you guys, that it's not just about taking from the society, someone has to give back also. So I guess this is a very noble thought, and I really wish you guys all the best for this.
Thank you so much.
You have taken out time for us. We are very thankful for that, and I really hope that PuriShadi.com takes up its journey to all the way to the moon.
You have been a very good anchor. You have like asked us each and every part of our venture, and we are very thankful to you. Like you have given us a platform for telling ourselves, like taking our time, and then you have asked each and every aspects of our venture. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Amrita, and thank you very much, Manish.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching our interview with Manish and Amrita. The best part about them is their dream to conduct community weddings in various cities for girls and boys from less privileged families on their own expenditure. We wish nothing but success for them for this startup journey ahead. Wait for our next episode when we interview a beautiful entrepreneur who runs an innovative dance startup, Jasween Gulati. Please find all the details of this interview in the description and the podcast show notes. If you like it, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends and family. For latest updates, please follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.